Hello, welcome back to the little castle. It is a beautiful spring day here today, and I'm going to take full advantage of it, although I hear it's going to get a little bit rainy later. But what I want to do is some projects over by my new Airbnb. I've got this idea to create a cottage garden on the way down to the converted stables, which is an Airbnb. Details below if you want to book it. And I've got some logs that I'm going to use to kind of start to shape the garden area. So come along with me and let's do a day of pottering around the garden. But before I do that, I want to show you something absolutely magical. One of the reasons I bought this little castle here in rural Wales is because of the beautiful wisteria walkway. And now it's just coming out in all its glory. So before we get our sleeves rolled up and start gardening, let's go for a little walk and have a look at the wisteria. Come along. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely gorgeous. I have got an idea, and I'm not sure if it's going to work, but bear with me. I have got a whole load of unused logs. They were supposed to be cut a couple of years ago, and they kind of left themselves, or they were left, by the back of some of the sheds here. And I have to mark between the planter beds and the grass. And I'm thinking about using some of those old logs. Let's give it a go, see what it looks like. It might be horrendous, but I love recycling. I love nothing going to waste. And as this is still a little bit of a building site, let's experiment. I love prototyping, so let's give it a go. Okay. Okay, so I have no idea if this is gonna work. Let's see. Certainly, whew, it's a bit of a workout, whether it will work or not. So I don't know if this is gonna be a complete disaster or not. I love experimenting. So they're not actually, because they're so old, they've been there for 4 years, maybe 3. So unlike the tree that we cut down recently, they've dried out, probably beyond using in fire stage. So I thought maybe if I put them along here, I think that might actually work. I think that's quite a nice delineation. Quite a long way to go, but let's give it a go. So that is 4 down, probably about 44 to go. Good things come to those who work hard. And it's nice to have your company as I do it. Well, now I really am taking you into some of the hidden parts of the little castle. This is a piece of land that butts the road in the village. Over there is the back of one of my storage sheds, and back there are my compost bins. And actually, this is a way down to the new stables cottage. Let me show you. So I have tried to plant bluebells here, but it's completely overcome by ivy. And I don't really mind, actually. It's never really used as a walkthrough. So I give it back to nature and the insects. But it is here. You get to the back of Stables Cottage. You see, this is all going to be wildflower meadow. And that leads up to my greenhouse there. And actually, whilst I'm here, I've got a job I need to do. I'm trying to water the new lawn. I've been planting daisies. So there's a lovely view outside the stables. And I need to move the water. So when we were taking all of the ivy off this building, I actually found there was a tap, which I didn't know about, which is incredibly handy. So I was going to get a tap put in up there by the greenhouse, but I don't need it, because I got this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, now that I've got the lawn all nice and wet here, I am going to take that wonderful sprinkler and take it up to the turret garden. I do actually have 2 sprinklers, but it always seems that only one works at any one time. Marvellous. And I don't want to keep buying more because they're so expensive, so I just run around the garden with this industrial one and it works just fine. Oh, and as we're going into the garden, look at this. This is from Meadow Mania, who are amazing. I've been using them for about 10 years and they're plugs. They also do lawn seed that I'm going to be putting on the ground behind the stable cottage. And this is going in the trough in the paddock. I'm halfway through and that's going to be amazing this summer. I can't wait. Here we go. Click them together and then you start to water this amazing flower bed that I put in, gosh, I think it's about nearly 2 years old, so it should be absolutely glorious this summer if I keep it watered. So now I'm taking care of these flower beds and making sure they are beautifully watered. I can get back to moving wood. Oh, I can't get wet. What I love when I put the sprinklers out, if I come back later, there'll be loads of birds dancing around in the sprinkler jets. I love that. They always fly away as soon as they see me, but you may have seen in a couple of videos, there's a robin, actually a pair of robins that live in there, and they often come out to say hello. In fact, if I've been in London for work all week, invariably, when I pull up on a Thursday or a Friday night, they pop out and say, hello, welcome home. And it really is a really heartwarming sight to see my little robins come and welcome me back to the little castle. I love it, but I'm incredibly sentimental. Right, I'm trying to work my way through here and see what I can use. This really is an area for wildlife, so I don't want to disturb it too much, but I think these logs are going to make fantastic sidings, so let's have a look. I've spotted a few over here. That is a beauty. Oh, on you go, my love. Come on, I'm gonna start laying them out and I'll get you to come back and join me when I'm nearly finished and you can let me know what you think. But for now, I've got some heavy lifting to do. So, I have used the trolley quite a bit, but I have decided, you can see I'm a bit puffed, to bring in the big guns. And by that, I mean a wheelbarrow. I think that's going to help me move a few more and do it a bit quicker. What do you think, Chaucer? Is this a reasonable way to spend an afternoon? I think you are really desperate for a walk, aren't you? Okay, I promise we'll go on after this, but I still have some work to do in there. Come on. Oh, good boy. Am I neglecting you today with my garden duties? Has to be done, my lovely. Come on, let's pop you inside for a bit. Go on, in you go. Come on. Good boy. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore having Chaucer with me when I'm in the garden, but I can find it a little bit distracting, especially when I am going into like the depths of the gardens, under trees, etc. He's only just getting used to Percy not being around. And I do have a little bit of a worry that he might sort of run out the gates and then run down the road. So at the moment, I'm trying to keep an eye on him as much as I can. He is really clingy. You know, the week that Percy died, Joe then had to go to London for the week. So I think he was a bit, good Lord, everyone's leaving. So very, very clingy to me, but we're getting through it. And we're taking our mind off it by doing jobs in the garden. Phoebe, coming through. It is awfully dark under here and awfully full of insects. If you're afraid of creepy crawlies, this is absolutely not the place for you. Right, look at me, complete mess. So I need to get a balance between enough pieces of wood to make it worthwhile and also my ability to actually move the wheelbarrow. Let's see, have I got the equation right? Looks like a bit of momentum and we're off. Oh yeah, this is gonna look good. And now I know any grass this side, I can simply pick out and plant that side. Always lots of jobs to do here. But that's probably why I love it so much. I think that's definitely why I love it so much. I think since moving here, I got very good at making lists and also kind of managing my stress levels, because when there is really just so much to do all the time, you could get really overwhelmed. I'm not saying that some days I don't, but on the whole, I try and remind myself that I'm not really under any sort of time pressure, that this is fun, this is not work, and as such, I've got to make sure I enjoy it. Otherwise, I think it would end up being bad for my mental health, and I just find the whole thing too stressful. And that's probably when people end up giving up homes like this, because they just become too stressful and too difficult to run. Now, I do have 2 gardeners that help me. I have some people who help me in the house, but that's not going to happen forever. You know, I'm not going to carry on working forever and be able to pay lots of wages forever. So for me, this is about setting the place up now so that it runs well in the future and that the stables brings me an income as well. Now, I'm very aware that I look a shocking state, but that doesn't matter, does it? I'm amongst friends. Little break. Last year, you may remember, and I'm going to pop it up here actually on the screen, that I did an auricular theatre, which I loved. But unfortunately, my auriculars, they all dried out because water couldn't get to them. So this year, I've done something a bit different, and I have put them here just as you come in, and I think they're looking rather marvelous. And this side, I'm starting to create a topiary garden. So I think that's going to look really great. These auriculars, they're such a rare little plant. I really love them. They're so delicate. So let me show you them very quickly, and then I'll get back to moving logs. Right, auricular distraction over. Now, back to work. Now, I don't know about you, but I am a bit of a multitasker. I can never really sit down and just do one task. And so today, as I have been laying out the logs, I have also been weeding on the lawn here. I've got a massive pile of weeds there. I don't think I can spend a whole day weeding. In fact, I'm supposed to do some weeding over there. That was my task for today, but I kind of put it off. So I've been weeding here, just a little bit, and over by the tree. And then something else I've been doing is I've been making sure that the garden gets a good water. It's actually incredibly dry here in Wales, believe it or not, unusual. And this ground is particularly dry. So this afternoon, I have been taking advantage, and I have been, oh, look at that, watering the garden. So I've only got a couple more logs to lay. I'm quite excited about that. So Chaucer and I have come out for a little bit of a walk in the garden. Hey, Chaucer, you got your ball? Come on, come here. Good boy. Okay, drop it. No, he's not very good at dropping it. Chaucer, come here, come on. Sit, sit, sit. No, okay, let me see if I can get the ball from him. No, Chaucer, come here, come here. That's a good boy. Okay, okay. Let me have the ball. No. It's a new game we've learned in the last couple of days, and he's very excited about it. Okay, drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, you. Come on. Oh, I've got it. Ha ha. Ha ha. Look at that. What do I have? I got the ball. What do I have? I got the ball. Okay. Are you ready? Go! I'm not going to get him to drop it again. I'm going to go back to my planting the logs that we had a little bit of fun together. This is the last of them. Well, I did go to Pilates this morning, but I don't think I needed to. Oh. Oh, I'm really happy with this. I think it looks great. Wow. I'm filthy, exhausted, a little bit wet, very, very windswept, but very happy. What do you think? Let me show you around the new stables garden. Always more to do than I think this. Maybe some ferns planted in it, but I think these will be a great addition. Well, thank you for joining us here at my little castle in rural Wales. I'm sitting in front of the White Garden, which is my homage to Vita Sackville West, who had her own turret at Sissinghurst and her own White Tower. Before I go, I want to say thank you for watching, and I particularly want to thank all of the amazing members who are up here on the screen. Thank you for all of your support. They pay a little extra every month, and it really means that Chaucer and I can take time to make this channel. And if you want to come and visit me, do come and have a look at the Airbnb. You can click the link below. My stables is up and running and available from July, and we would love to see you here. But for now, wherever you are and whoever you love, thank you for joining us on this mixed weather Sunday. Thank you for helping us garden, and thank you for making this channel. Take care. Bye-bye, and see you soon.